Folks, today we're here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we're going to head into the newest Tex-Mex eatery in town, Tijuana Flats. Dawn, are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this. We're here at the River Walk Shops, and the Corner Diner is a great place to eat, one of our favorite, especially for like breakfast. But today we're going to try a new restaurant that just opened a couple doors down called Tijuana Flats. Yeah, they have a little area where you can sit outdoors and I guess take a look at folks that are going down Teester Avenue there. It's located right next to the AT&T store, and Tijuana Flats, Mexican for all. Let's go on and check this out. Yeah, these tacos are flying. So here you order at the counter. They give you a menu as soon as you walk in, and Dawn says she's going to get the quesadilla. I think I'm going to get one of their bowls here. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a steak bowl. And then I think we'll also order some chips and salsa also. So that was Tijuana Flats, the newest Tex-Mex restaurant in Pigeon Forge. And this video here is going to be a little bit different than other videos because the music in there was so loud and you couldn't hear us talk like commentary. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about it here, but we're going to roll our footage on top of it. So first off, when you walk in, the place is it's got orange colors and green colors, and the folks behind the counter were very welcoming. This is a you call it a quick serve type restaurant.
Kind of like a fast food. You order your food and go sit down and they bring it to your table.
Yep. So you got your register, you got your menu in front of you. And at first, when you walk into a restaurant you've never been before, you're kind of like in a panicky mode because, it's your turn next in line. You don't know what you want. So I kind of had that anxiety. And so I was like, okay, what do I want? And it was my turn in line and people are behind me wanting to... They also have this barrel in the center of the room. It's got all these different hot sauces. And they got like Kick-Ass. And you had, what did you have?
I tried Jalapeno Jackass and Jason's Mom.
And Jason's Moms. So the names are... But the names are really interesting. Yeah. And some of them are super, super hot. And I did try a few of them. And so that was really cool. They brought out our queso and our chips. And it was a big proportion for like $7. That was a meal in itself. And the chips were nice and salty. The queso was really thick and had little bits of jalapeno in it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't super spicy. It was actually pretty good. A lot of the places in the area they use that white queso, but here it was an orange queso, right? So that was a little different compared to the other places. Then we got our entrees, and of course my bowl was really good. It was a big proportion, I thought, for everything there. I think is big proportion, right? Thought it was great. It had sour cream. It had the rice was different. It wasn't your normal Spanish rice you get in the area. It was more of like a white rice, but it had a good flavor to it. And the steak was good. It was all pretty good. I enjoyed it. And then what was yours?
It was okay. Steak quesadilla it was okay.
Yep. Was the steak like moist?
I don't know if it was moist or not. It was so like flat that I couldn't really taste the steak.
Okay. Yeah. So I can tell by the way you were looking when you were eating it. I can tell you weren't caring for it.
Yeah.
So
I didn't care for it.
Yeah, she didn't care for it. So that's what I wanted to talk about. First
it was
off,
flatter than a pancake.
First off, there's a lot of, and that's the thing, we're spoiled because there's a lot of great Tex-Mex in the area. In fact, in the 10-mile radius, is some of the best Mexican food I have ever had is in here. So it's a lot of competition, and I think that's what it is we're, in our minds, we've been to those other places. We know that we love them, we enjoy them, and so we're going to compare them to them, right? And unfortunately, the comparison is not going very well for this place. I'd say this place is really good if you're going to get it to pick up to take back to your hotel or maybe your cabin, or maybe you want to get it to go, or you want a real quick fast lunch. You don't want the Taco Bell, because I would consider this better than Taco Bell, better than that type, but not as good as the other places in town. Another thing I wanted to bring to attention, and this is becoming a thing more and more, especially in quick serve. This is one of those places where they spin the tablet around and they give you 3 choices of a tip. Now, I know a lot of folks out there are saying, you know what, I don't mind tipping, or I tip when I'm sat down, a waitress takes my order, brings me my drinks, and at the end I can make that decision. But a lot of folks are not liking the idea of giving a tip before you even sat down, before you were even served. So, and we're going to start pointing that out in all of our future videos, because a lot of folks have been asking me, please, Will, let us know if the restaurant does that technique, because I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to, I guess there's too many times where they've tipped and then the service wasn't good or the food wasn't great. So that's something else to consider. Now they also have specials of the week, and I think it was on Tuesdays. You get 2 tacos, you get a drink, some chips and all that, and it was like $6. So the prices here are really good. The place is clean. It's fast. The food is in plenty, and that's another thing.
A lot of it.
You get a lot of it. So I'm not like giving it a bad review. I'm just saying that it's a great quick serve place, but it is not your sit down type place, right? You know what I mean?
No.
And I would say in the world of quick serve, which Taco Bell,
that kind of brings it back to being fast food.
Yeah, Chipotle, things like that, they would be at the top of that. But they don't go into the category of the local burro or Azul or anything like that. So I guess the big question is, and this was tough, I know we talked about this, I guess we'll say it in a quick serve sense. Would you do Tijuana Flats again?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the quick serve. But we were talking about this. If you had the option of going to another place in town or this, we would probably go to the other place in town.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would like to come back maybe for lunch one day on one of their one of their specials.
Something different on the menu.
Like tacos or something. Well, folks, that's the newest Tex-Mex in town, and we are in a mecca, I would say, of really good Mexican food, and it's hard to compete with. Mom and Pops are really good in the area, all of them. In fact, we don't even have sometimes even a special one we go to, because we pretty much get it at every place we go. And then you got like other like local burro and Jose's and all that. But folks, that's gonna do it. I know today was a quick video. But we just wanted to show you this new restaurant that's open and give you our take on it. And these are our opinions, and your opinions might be different, and others might have different opinions, but this is our opinion. But folks, that's going to do it for today here in Pigeon Forge. If you like this vlog,
thumbs up.
Also, if you haven't, please subscribe so you'll miss these upcoming Smoky Mountain adventures. And until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye everyone.